am not a nice person. I am short-tempered. Blame it on me being a Scorpio. I have severe ADHD, which means I have a difficult time remembering names and faces. And I have a tendency to be sarcastic. You could say I'm mean, but I prefer the quote that my former student Derek said when he said, "Miss Malloy," Malloy's my maiden name, "you is the meanest teacher with the tenderest heart." See, my kids, they see right through me. And I do believe that that is because I am passionate about building relationships. And so today, I want to share with you 3 things. 1, get to know your students. 2, hold them accountable. Be consistent and fair. And 3, keep it real. So over my 20 years of education, I have so many students and scenarios that I could share with you because they have all touched my life in so many meaningful ways. I have celebrated at high school and college graduations. I have gotten birth announcements. I'm actually a grandmother to 2, Gigi I prefer. And I have attended my fair share of weddings and even a few funerals. But today I want to tell you about Casey. To say that Casey was a handful would be an understatement. Straight up off the chain is probably more like it. And so in my school, in that school, there were 2 classrooms that were connected by a door. And so if one teacher had to leave out for an emergency, then they would let their teacher partner know, and she'd stand in the door and watch both classes, monitor both classes. Despite that being our school protocol, if I left that room, Casey was coming with me. It could be to the copy machine to run copies. It could be to the media center, to the cafeteria. It could be to the bathroom. He was gonna stand outside that door until I got out. But in our hallway conversations and others, I learned that he loved to flip. Because what 6th grade boy doesn't love to flip? So I made a deal with him. My brother played college football at the time, and so the deal was, you handle your business, I will take you with me and my family to my brother's game, and he'd hang out with the team and the male cheerleaders, and they'd flip all across the track. And that was our deal for 3 years. If he did what he was supposed to do, he went to the game. If he didn't, let's just say we had some interesting conversations out in the hallway. When Casey was a sophomore, he jumped in the car with his brother and a couple of his brother's friends, and they went to go hang out. What he didn't realize is that they decided to go in a house and do a home invasion and rob somebody. And in the process of that robbery, a man was killed. So my Casey, who was sitting in the car at the time, was charged with accessory after the fact, and they sentenced him as an adult, and he is now in year 17 of a 20-year prison sentence. Now that's not the life I envision for my child, for that child. And I know that we oftentimes know that life doesn't go according to what's planned. But I don't regret that relationship. It's not a magic bullet. But every 3 months or so, he gives me a call just to check in, and I'll say, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm okay, Miss Malloy." And he doesn't call like by the regular phone. So then my next question is, "Are you supposed to be calling me on a cell phone?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it, Miss Malloy." And we talk for a little while, then we get off, and I wait until the next time. But what I know is that relationship has had a huge impact on me. And he says that it's done the same for him. So my charge for you today is get to know your kids. Hold them accountable. Be consistent yet fair, and keep it real. Or, as Derek would say, be the meanest teacher with the tenderest heart. Thank you.